Please tell me you see her. Please tell me you see her.
Trevor?
So it cut off at the worst moment. That cut off at the worst moment. I hate when my videos do that shit. Because I'm one of those people who just record and I don't keep track of time. It cut off when Columbina walked through me. And she started walking away from us sadly because I couldn't see her. And I turned around and called out her name. And Columbina can see me, but I can't see her. But I know she's there.
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
No. Don't leave. No, come on, damn. Oh, she's coming with me. Because I felt her, I knew she was there. Because Columbina has disappeared. Maybe it's not so bad, just quietly staying by their side like this. We're playing as Columbina, because Columbina is fading out. She's dying. And she's disappeared from the world, but when she walked through us, I noticed her. Man, I hate when my videos do that. I might have to redo that with my other account and clip it. That sucks. I hate when my videos do that. It runs out of time. Like, the video ends at the worst possible moment. I mean, it keeps the suspense going, I guess. But I'm Hazo again. Hello! You look good. How are you? Man, that's a fucking stare that does many things for me. Hello? Oh my god. Oh my god. Staring into my soul. We need to move. Look for Nicole. Where is Nicole? I don't know why in my mind I was gonna say, where's Nicola? Oh man, I hate when my videos end like that. That got ruined. That was like a moment. That ended at the worst moment. Oh, damn. So Nicole can't speak physically. Let's see. She speaks into your mind. Or your heart or whatever.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and a name?
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage N?
Not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion. That kind of thing.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
So keep in mind, we cannot see Columbina. We're actually trying to find her. In order for us to bring her back into existence, we have to find her real name, and the only person who can help us do that is Nicole.
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexen Circle, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf!
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexen Circle for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole,
There she
how are
is.
we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman in sight and ask, hey, are you Nicole?
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like a wind bloom pinned to her chest or something.
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Oh, true.
What about a tea set? I recall that each mage has their own cup.
That would be this young lady, then?
Oh god, look at this scene. Yep, that's her.
Hey there! Sorry to disturb you, but are you Miss Nicole?
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
Ah, have we got the wrong person? Sorry. Oh, this is awkward.
She can speak in your mind. She can't talk physically. I think she's mute. The way she speaks is directly into your mind.
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
Because she speaks directly into your head. Anytime a character is speaking in your head, it's always accented by a golden background. That's why when I was talking to like Shibalanke and that guy whose name I forgot, the dragon dude that was trying to steal our Saurian in Natlan, and he was talking in our head and it was gold. Yeah, I forgot his name. It was like Ku something.
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's really you! Thanks for all your guidance in the past!
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate. Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is...
Nicole, the unappreciated master sculptor, the immortal literary giant. If only they'd write. And the silent angel, yet also the orator, the instant they utter a word, etc., etc. In summary, to remain silent is to be the observer of the world. This is Nicole.
No, stop! Alice, I can't believe it.
Oh, she's sad.
I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans.
Oh.
I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle. But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
Hazukashina doesn't know.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions?
She can hear you, by the way.
Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or... well, communicate.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady? But...
yeah, she can't hear her.
will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
Sorry? Embarrassing? When?
Among the words that popped out just now, I saw angel.
Yes. My name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power. The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
Mm-hmm.
Alright! Paimon remembers her!
But we've never seen her in person.
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. To be more specific, no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you are here because you wish to learn how one might reach the moon beyond the sky.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame. Blank looks. Maybe I should start with the background of the war.
I like how Columbina was like, I'm fucking out of here.
Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the
trying to
gaps
write.
for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky.
Yeah, we know about that. I think Columbina's trying to write something in the sand. But what's funny is, where my video got cut off, she walked through me and I felt her. Because I have one of the moon fragments in me. All she has to do is touch me and I could probably sense her, but why hasn't she done that? She's just been following me. Like, when she walked through me, that's when I sensed her. Like, can you not put two and two together? Like, if she was to come up to me and, like, touch my arm, I would probably tell she's there.
The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels.
That guy looks like, what am I doing here wearing this? He looks like he keeps glitching, like his model when he's standing in place. You can see him like jerk slightly. It's very strange.
But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order, even after the War of Funerary Flame. They sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
Oh, that's such a sad story.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the war of funerary flames had left them homeless and destitute.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters. It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control, and the words just flowed out like a waterfall. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The relevant part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans. The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Tevat and the outside world, which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
Oh, yes. A portal. Yes.
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
Because she's like, that's not what I would call it, you freak.
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in writing.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
Whoa, time out! Let's summarize what we've got first. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power it up. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone by now.
Watch the damn structure be my ship. Watch it be my fucking ship.
That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed? Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together, and...
Varka's getting pissed.
You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
Yeah, things got a little, technical there. Paimon's brain is reaching capacity.
Alright. Let me think about how to put this more simply. Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll regroup. By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure. If everything checks out, and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the Moon Goddess back home. I'm really skimping on the detail here. Is this making any sense at all?
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Yes? Basically, yes.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the moon goddess's name.
My name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing? Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
Llama.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon's history. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail.
This line out of context sounds like the freakest shit.
Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the stories as fairy tales or fables, perhaps even prayers. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
See ya!
She's like, bye.
She seems friendly. It's just...
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kutar's birth.
I have a hunch that the Fatui might know something too.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey to Tibet, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frost Moon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandrone again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Why is she so eager? What the hell was that?
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
I should follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
Just in case I become one with the sky and I turn into this guy. Fenty, I'm sorry, you're a man and I had to... I'm gonna get attacked by enemies, so fucking too busy laughing. I couldn't resist, it was perfect. Oh. I'm sorry. He's like, now she's making me take hard landings without catching me. Do you believe this shit? Oh, 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 my damn chest. Oh god. When it caused my acid reflux disease to start acting up again, I can feel the acid rising in my freaking throat. Ugh. When I laugh too hard, it does that. Oh my god. I have damage in my chest, my throat, and my lungs from my acid reflux disease because it's been very, very rampant over the years, and for the last several months it's been acting up severely. But it's been like that since I had the vid virus back like in 2022. I got damage from that, so. When I laugh, I gotta be careful because my voice strains, but I couldn't help it. It was perfect.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kutar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
You do realize that Katara is coming up behind me like that. She's like, I'm gonna ghost you, hold on. She looks so sad. Please, somebody give Katara, something. She's sad. Give her anything. Give her a fucking candy apple, I don't care.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Give her a fucking teddy bear.
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Yeah, because anybody can fabricate anything. Somebody could be like, did you know that the moon goddess could fucking pull crystals out of the stars that turn into berries that make you immortal? Like, what?
Makes sense. Alright, let's take a look through.
She's slowly coming up on me, becoming one with the carpet. Did you see the carpet push her back? Did you see that when she stopped? It pushed her. I think it's her hitbox colliding with that carpet. Clear and concise would be one way to describe the writing style of these historical records, but could you just as easily describe them as terse and dry? And since Llama already knows the material like the back of her hand, the quest to find any new information in these texts is tough going.
Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name. Kaima's not sure what point she's trying to make.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frost Moon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out changed nothing. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represented.
Yeah, because she said she did. She said that they would come up to her and pray to her statue asking her for ridiculous shit, like, yo, Lady Kutar, give me $10,000. Like, what? Like, they would ask her for material shit, and then when she couldn't give it to them, they, like, lost faith in her and would treat her differently. That's like asking somebody for, like, $1 million, and because they say no, you're like, oh, fuck you. And you, like, stop talking to them. It's like, what? You're asking for something impossible. How can you hope to somebody to get, like, let me restart that. How can you hope somebody to give you something that they cannot give to themselves? Like, how can you expect somebody to give you something that they themselves do not have? Is what I'm trying to say. Like, how can you expect somebody to give you something that they themselves do not have? That's like going up to somebody and saying, give me $1 million mansion, when that person themselves doesn't even have it. Like, how do you expect them to attain it if they haven't attained it for themselves? It's ridiculous.
Mama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
When you were organizing these texts, what criteria did you use?
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, prose style, and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frost Moon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do.
Like she would never sneak into your room and leave you freshly baked cake with your name on it.
That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes? Me?
Every day we're changing, fading away into obscurity, becoming one with the feathers of our time.
Seems like this is getting us nowhere. For what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable sources too?
Now, like, did you know that Columbina can bench press your whole family line?
Sure. Give me a moment.
Okay, she's up there now.
exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea, upon whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon. Thus was formed the island of Kisi. Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The subjectivity is strong in this one. We've heard something like this before in Netland.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. I trust you understand my criteria a little better now. Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, this was her prophecy. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are always closed.
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading?
Seems like a collection of anecdotes.
Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield the fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forward the Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
I remember that.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. But Kutar was gone. The moon chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the goddess and was greatly respected amongst the people. Yet, no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years. Huh. Any thoughts after reading that?
If it's true, it gives off a somewhat lonesome feeling.
Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do. It's just that...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. So, she gradually stopped joining in.
Yes.
Yeah, that is what happened. There was that time where we helped her, like, she helped us guide a little girl back to who was lost. And we were out collecting rocks because we were collecting the rocks for the Kuhenki so that the Kuhenki could make a picture. But we ended up using the rocks instead to light up the way to guide the girl back home. So Columbina really did do stuff like that. That's actually true.
Oh, that's so sad.
But she remained hidden though as she did it. She didn't let the girl see her. Aww.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
This is sad. I feel like I want to save her. I had the same feeling like with Skara, because there's only so many characters in the game you actually have to go out of your way to save. And like Farina was one, so was Skara, now her. And it's like I want to save her, you know. It's sad seeing somebody who you knew or considered your friend just fading away in front of you. Like, I want to do something. If I can save her and bring her back, I want to try.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame.
She's rhyming.
But we did learn some interesting stories. It's gotta count for something.
What is it?
Barba
Venti.
said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to Nashi Town and see how he's doing.
What did he look? Like, characters in this game they'll look at something if they see something. So what did he see? Was it something on the other side through here? Because yeah, it's probably her. You were the girl who got in trouble for giving me that sword. She was the one that helped me get, hold on. She was the one that helped me get this. It's a World Quest weapon. I mean, they put it on the last weapon banner, but if you did it the way I did it, you get it through a World Quest, and I think it's more fulfilling. So I don't have to manually walk up there. I can just teleport to show you. You have to, like, find fragments And I don't think I recorded me doing it, but if you do the world quest correctly, you can go in here. I don't have time to show it, but there's like these places, but once you do it right, it opens this up for you, and when you come in here, you can actually find the sword in here. This is where you get it at. The sword would be here. Right here. It would be like in the water, and then it just suddenly appears and you can grab it, so. Because it's tied into other world quests, like in this hole right here, you would find a little kid. You go down there and fight a crab and you get a shard off its back, and then if you go to the shore, let's see, I think right here you find a guy, and he helps you pull like a shard off the shore here, and then there's another shard here in the town. You talk to a little girl and you send it back. So there's a shard there, there's one here, I think there's one or two here. And then there's a final one here, and then on this island there's two here. There's two on this island here, and that's where you meet that girl. That Shine Maiden. You meet her here. So there's two fragments on this island. There's one here. There's one down here. There's one here. There'd be another one here. And you send them all back up to this pillar. And then it opens up this other zone. I don't think I can go that way though. Because there's a way to get to it out of bounds, but I don't want to do that. I like playing the game as it's meant to be played. So let me see if I can, I wonder if I can tether to it from here. Can I even see it? Ah, shit. It's up there, basically. There's a Kuhenki that makes a way for you to reach it. Because you send all pieces of the rock up to that pillar, up there, to form it. And that's how you get the sword. There's a Kuhenki here that forms you a path that lets you in. It's this one right here. I know I'm getting a little distracted, but I want to show it. Because this takes you to a place. You can actually get up there. There should have been a teleport point up there to let me up there. I don't know why it's not there. Why wasn't it not there? Yeah. This was sealed by one of the dragons from that land. And you have to like break the seal on it, which I already did. God, it's so loud. It's so loud, oh my god. Okay. Yeah. You can see it now. Yeah, now you can see it. Where I broke the seals out. Let's go back into town. Woo! Yeah, I don't know why the music got like 50 times volume level when I went up there. Holy shit. Like, welcome to the goddess's sanctuary where the music blares through your soul. Literally. What the fuck was that? It was so loud up there. Oh, why was it that loud? Duh. Is that albedo? It is. Oh god, I'm freaking... drop, crack, break my neck ankle. Dude, I didn't even get that close to him. Chill out. They're like, you are approaching albedo. Time to fade to black.
Let's see. There's Vorka. Oh!
Coincidences, we meet again.
Yeah! This is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the time.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us? Does this mean that you've already arranged things with the Fatui?
Sure does. Now you're back, you can go meet up with them together. How'd your investigation of the Frost Moon Enclave go?
Well, We didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that, it went pretty well.
We learned some stories from her early days.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess. Someone had to do it.
So, Vargo is waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for Alice?
Oh, no, we already met with her.
Right, because she said she was looking for Albedo before.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
The dodo thing. That was the thing that got broken last time. I'm sure I saw one of these back on the Golden Apple Archipelago.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the Phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She wants me to help her with some more experiments on that front. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method. Takes me right back to Albedo's lab.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Someone I know?
Introductions are overrated. Especially in cases like this.
It's you!
Oh no. Oh no!
So? It's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
Whatever you say, Psycho Doll.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form.
Yeah.
I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nodkar.
Yeah, so if you didn't play the game, when Simulonka was in the game, because it doesn't exist in the game anymore, it was a limited event place, he saved Durin. Like, it was like reverse role. Like, what Nahida did for him, he did for Durin. So, now that Durin has a human form, I don't know how he's gonna react.
Hat guy?
It's Skara. Skarazuru.
Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
I like looking at Llama because her bangs are cut exactly like mine. Like, my front bangs are cut short like that, and it goes to my chest, and my left side is cut shorter, and my bangs are like that. The only thing is my hair is really long too and comes down to the back of my thighs, but the front of my hair is cut pretty much identical to that, almost. It's ridiculous.
I only knew the name, but not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumeru Academia. Hat Guy.
Skarazuru.
Good to see you again, Mr. Guy.
What the
I believe we last saw each other on the boat right here.
Why did he teleport? What the did you see? What? Did my capture pick that up? Did you see that? He do. What are you doing? I don't think I got it. No. What happened is Skara is supposed to be standing like right in front of Paimon because you can tell where Albedo's eyes are. He was much closer, but there was a teleport that pushed him back. So, they came to Nodkar together.
Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
The doctor.
Who's that?
The doctor.
The Doctor, also known as Dottore,
Mm-hmm.
second of the Fatui Harbingers.
Because he betrayed you and manipulated you 500 years ago and told you that that one guy betrayed you and he didn't. He actually ripped his heart out and gave it to you and lied to you and told you that that was actually the heart of somebody else. But it was actually the heart of that guy, that one of Kazua's ancestors. Anyway, just as I thought.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there is bad blood between you.
Well, yeah, he manipulated him and killed his friends.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all there is to it.
That's not all there is to it. There's more to it than that.
Dottore, or Zondik, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia,
but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
Zandik. I've heard that name before. Back in the ruins, when the Ibis King mentioned that student, that was a doctor. I told you he looked familiar. That was the guy that the Ibis King offered something to, but he was like, nah. And he was with another guy who had like blue hair and pointed ears that was really an ancestor of Layla. So I was right. That was him. Because I kept saying this guy is really detailed for an NPC. I thought that that was him, and it was. Oh my freaking god.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Outcry. But we haven't seen a trace of him since we got here.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record? Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or 2 about him there.
Sure.
He can't tell them that he's one of their ex-Harbingers because Skara erased himself out of the Irminsul tree, and those people forgot about him, but we know the truth, but we're not allowed to say that.
Even though they're Harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so, you know, when you talk to them, try to be...
Yeah, because they forgot him, but we haven't.
I got it.
Yeah, I went through a lot of shit to bring you back, so don't fuck it up.
The Frost Moon Scion's relations with the Fatui remain tense.
I went through a lot of shit to
Forgive me
save
if I
him.
do not attend.
And I think that's why he means so much to me. When he erased himself out of the tree of Irminsul and everybody forgot about him, only I remembered him. Out of everybody in the world, everybody forgot him except for me. I was the one who found him and brought him back. And with the help of Nahida, the god of Dendro, we restored his memories to him. And he remembered also who he was. But it was also me who remembered him, because Nahida forgot him too, and she's a god. So, I saved him. But I guess you could say he kind of saved himself. If you play through that story, you'll know what I'm talking about.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
I don't know if you heard that song in the background, that's really melancholy. It always plays when he's near.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
You do that. Just walks away. Columbina. Hey, Skazaru. Are you here for revenge?
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him.
Oh?
Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again.
Fair enough. One other thing. When we return, let's talk about Columbina.
What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
Are you trying to comfort me? What the fuck? After the conversation ends, the group splits into 2 teams led by Vaka. You make it safely into the Kavaki Experiment Design Bureau. Oh my fucking god. Does he not know that the same thing that he did is happening to Columbina, only on a worser scale? The only difference is people haven't forgot who she is, though. Hello, friends!
You made it. Who is this?
Oh yeah, because when he erased himself, he used to be one of the Fatui Harbingers, and they don't remember. Oh my god!
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
He's more than that, but okay.
Wait, this is the academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
Oh god.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Suristana.
He also has close relations to the god of Dendro, so I'd watch what you say to him.
Well, what do you know? So it does. Alright then. My mistake.
This is weird for me because they used to know him and now they don't. I've always wanted to see the other Fatui Harbingers meet him again, and now it's finally happening and I don't know what to do.
It's fine. I expected as much.
He knows them more than they realize, because he was one of them. But when he erased himself out of Armanthal, he erased himself out of everybody's memories who knew him. So technically, they don't know him, because their memories about him were erased. But he remembers, and so do I.
What?
Uh-oh.
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on Dottore, but this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
The better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Notcry to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Marka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the Academia about this way back.
You flatter me.
You're all harbingers. What reason would you have to disclose information about Dottore?
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He
Yes.
sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little pawn. He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
No.
Fair point. Definitely not.
He's the type of guy who uses people for his own gains and doesn't care if they live or not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people.
Well, we're kind of like blood sisters now, and no, that's not a fucking menstruation joke. Like, she has the iridescence moon fragment inside of her. I have the eternal moon marrow, goddess marrow inside me. We both have fragments of moon goddesses in us that were sisters. Give me a break.
Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't going to work on his colleagues.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows. Only an idiot would believe he doesn't have something more planned.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
The Tsaritsa is the Cryo-Archon, or the God of Ice. We haven't met her yet.
Yes, I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Notcry is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Her Majesty concurred. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa.
She's the Cryo-Archon, for fuck's sake. What is he gonna do, dude? She's gonna freeze him in his place. She'll breathe on him and he'll die. She'll just breathe on him and he'll freeze and...
Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and the Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
Why do you have to continue to talk like this? Oh my god.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly. But it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people.
Aren't you supposed to be a puppet yourself, Sandrone? Marionette, that's why she's called that.
He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears. The only similarity we share is that, once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done, whatever it takes.
Same.
Well, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
When I was her and she was controlling one of her robots, Rivera walked up to me, grabbed me by my face, and threw me on the ground and walked away. It was kind of dramatic. I bet you some people really liked that though. They were like, "Yes, throw me harder, Daddy." Anyway.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
We have 2 of them right in front of us right now.
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal with the fallout.
So Scar is a puppet created by the Electro Archon, and Dottore experimented on him, so he knows full. Why are you putting your hand through your vision?
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment, and the substance exploded. But does he care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results, which causes the gas inside to leak out. That gas was poisonous! If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people might have died?
Because she's a doll.
And after all that, he left while I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said. Waste of time? The nerve! He wasted my time!
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
What is that pose, bro?
Hat guy, I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs. Especially when it comes to Dottore.
I was thinking that the whole time. I was like, how are they? Because think about it. He's like, yeah, he does this, he does that, and this, and this, and this, but they don't know him. So they're like, how would you know that? Uh-oh.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now, so I'll be on my way.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
Please, just...
You're welcome to join if you want.
What? You want me to go with you? But I don't know what to do in this situation. I came here to try to learn something about Columbina. I can't go with you. But...
Just when Paimon thought he finally mellowed out.
Paimon, shut the fuck up, please.
He makes quite the impression.
He's a very dear friend of mine. I know he can be a dick, but please watch what you say. I do care about him a lot, and I will easily get offended if you badmouth him.
I'll say, I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in badmouthing Dottore. Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather, disappeared.
Damn right.
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
She could have just given you a pseudonym. What did she do while she was with the Fatui?
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
I like how Columbina's theme song is playing right now.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't?
She's the moon goddess.
Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki, right? More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in Snezhnaya doing basically nothing. The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice. It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the reality of the situation made it hard to refute.
When she was singing outside of her door.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped caring. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions, so she just continued to sing in the flower garden. For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idol had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed when she wasn't.
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually. And so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
Skara said that to her. Sounds like something Skazadu would say. No wonder.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
Thank you for telling me this.
What is it? Something come to mind?
It's nothing. I'm just even more eager to learn her name now. So, I want to shout it to her from the rooftops.
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, Columbina is still the most shoutable name. I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had, I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her.
Nor I.
Sandrine. Arlecchino.
Arlecchino.
It is quite sad, it really is. Just after a while, she started seeing them as her friends. Oh, a Sealy.
It's a Sealy! Does that mean Nicole has news for us?
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
Take care, everyone. We'll be in touch if the situation changes.
Okay, time to do what adventurers do best. Follow that Sealy!
Sealies, when I see Sealies, they also remind me of Venti, so I'm like, fucking throwing my eyes against the wall. I am Durin. I never thought I would say it like that. I'm Durin. Because every time the character's image appears at the bottom of the screen, that's the character you are. This game likes to do that shit. Oh! Fuck. Awaken from your fever dream. Where the fuck is this?
Here you are.
Scarcity. He made it back so fast? Bro, he didn't waste any time. Uh-oh, wait a minute. This is slow and something's gonna happen.
Oh, that guy.
Why is he walking like he's in a dream, bro? He's like transient.
How come you're back so soon? Did things go all right with the Fatui?
Was it just me or are they talking really slow?
Fine. Totori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that.
Okay.
How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Unfortunately not. We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history. But the results were the same each time.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think. Is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked?
Yes.
And if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
That's just meaningless speculation.
I like how he's trying to cheer him up. This is what I like about this duo. It's great. Because he's doing for Durin what Nahida and I did for him. He thinks he's a monster and capable of things, but he really isn't. And I don't see him that way. I never did. I saw him as somebody I could place my faith in. Somebody who was strong. Somebody who was just hurt and needed to know what love and light and warmth felt like. And I was willing to give him those things. And I still am now.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.